This episode has been brought to you by Zycam. Even though we're not technically working with them, it's really good to take after you're like coughing and stuff, or like before.
Yeah. You have a bunch of mocos. That's good.
What's mocos?
Boogers.
Yes. I use the Zycam spray in your nose.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was super hard. I was, I think I told you this, but I was in another country. And I saw some black people there. I was in I was in an Asian country. I saw some black people there, and a lot of people tell me like when you go to Asia, you gotta be careful because sometimes like people look at you a certain kind of ways when you're, you know, a little different. Mm-hmm. I didn't experience that, but one guy did say to me, "I don't want to sound racist," and I'm not gonna do his accent, but he was like, "How do I sound black?"
Okay.
And before I could even say anything, he goes,
Oh, God.
"What's up, motherfucker? How do I talk to you, bitch?"
I feel like you could do his accent now. That's perfect grounds. That's legal reason.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm running for office at some point. So,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to get canceled.
I know.
Amongst all the other crazy things I've said.
Yeah.
But I said, "Where you learn all of that?" And he said, "GTA."
Of course.
Right?
That's right.
And he was like, "I be talking to hoes and prostitutes." There. I was dead. And I said, "How you be playing GTA?" Because I know where I was at.
Yeah.
How you afford that on a PS5? He was like, "Nah, I rent out a PS3 for 5 cents an hour, and I play it on that."
Yo.
So that just goes to show you black culture is international.
Yeah.
You know, it's international.
It's
Everybody,
worldwide.
yeah. And what's worse was he was like, "You don't talk like the black people from GTA." And I was like, "Yeah,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. I'm kind of whitewashed."
Yo, don't say that around here.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
You're so good.
I'm very good.
Sick.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Have you heard, you've been here in California many years.
Yeah.
You've heard of the Santa Anas.
Yeah.
The Santa Anas that come every year.
The Santa Ana winds, they done swept me up one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they get you all the allergies and shit.
Yeah.
Where did you think Santa Ana was?
I don't like that you asked it in previous tense.
Yes.
Because currently,
Where do you think it is now? Which point, direction?
well, because you know, for me, up is north,
Yes, of course.
and then, you know, as you can tell, right is east.
Yeah.
Santa Ana's, huh? Well, I always thought it was Santa Ana deserts,
Okay.
but then I start thinking about wind, and I'm like, well, that got to come from the water.
Okay.
Oh damn. Where
I
is
thought it was like a mountainous region that came down from the mountain and into the city of Los Angeles. It's by the beach.
I be thinking.
It's by Newport.
I be
Beach,
thinking.
where I went to a thing for work out.
So how does the winds come? Like, what's up with
That's
the winds?
my question. Now I'm like, how did we get the winds then? Is it from the moon? Because daylight savings? I don't know.
Are we in We're not in daylight savings
I
anymore,
thought that,
right?
yes, yeah.
We are in that now?
We started it.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. I thought we was in daylight, like spending.
No, because you want the sun up early with you so you could work more hours.
Do you get seasonal depression? Let me get a bit.
Go ahead.
Do you get seasonal depression?
I get year-round depression.
Yeah, that's
pretty
it.
great.
That's the good stuff.
It's wild.
Some people complaining about this whole like the day is short thing. I personally love the like 4:32 p.m.
Yeah.
darkest night. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm like Batman. I operate best in the shadows in the dark.
There's people like that. I
Yeah.
was just watching the interview with somebody, and they were like, "Yeah, I hate when there's sun everywhere."
I honestly feel the same way. I know I live in Los Angeles, place of sunshine and all that, but I love a good cloudy day.
Me too.
I cannot rock with the sun all the time.
We got to go to Seattle one time.
But it rains over there.
Oh, you don't like rain?
I don't.
You allergic?
totally dislike rain.
Okay.
But I don't need it that much because like it gets in your socks and all that stuff.
See, you got me there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, it's
God,
just
my socks.
it's a pain. But like if we could just have clouds,
Yeah.
and then it's so much better for photography.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Like it's just so much
At
better.
a 1.4.
Yeah. Oh, come on. 1.2 if you have it. If you're on one of those like manual lenses, 0, nothing's in focus.
Point whatever.
It's great. Yeah, if I could not be in Los Angeles, I would be in like a gray place. Like everybody tells me I would like London.
Yeah, because it's cloudy out there.
I'm thinking about going to London or Dubai for my birthday.
Two very opposite places.
Yeah.
I feel like London for you specifically, what you just said, because Dubai is the opposite. It's sun, it's the desert.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick, like whichever one you want.
No, but I heard that London is going through climate change.
Oh shoot!
So it don't rain like that
London
anymore.
too.
Yeah, they got London. They got London.
Because it was on the metric system, it wasn't gonna happen.
Nah, they do. It's sunshine by the kilometers.
Yeah, that was really good. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, well, I just started Dubai because it's all new and nice.
Yeah.
You know, I was so disappointed the other day. I went to Gold's Gym downtown LA. I remember when they built it and it was just like perfect. All the machines are super nice and whatever. I went there yesterday. Everything's broken and like the metal is rusted on everything. So it was just like gross. And that's what I feel some countries are like.
Whole countries. Just
Like it was
over.
lit when they first made it.
You go to Dubai, it's all like it's gross. Like there's
I don't
all the towels are green or whatever.
For some reason, I feel like Dubai would be lit because Dubai just became a place in 2001.
That's very true. That's all man made.
It's all man made. They just built the thing, and they was like, "Yo, this
First of
would-
all, coming from like a scientific perspective, how do you do that? How do you go, let me just dig a big enough hole? Where'd they get the water from?
yo, there's water everywhere. Yo, the planet is
Out of the
98%
desert?
water.
Where'd they get the water from? And they ship it in bags
A
or what?
tube.
How do they get the tube over there?
Oh my gosh.
Connected from that.
They took the water, put a tube under the ground, and sent
Go
it
ahead.
straight to Dubai. How do you not notice?
How?
What do you mean how?
Where does it come from?
The ocean.
How far is the ocean from
It don't
Dubai?
matter. We got enough tubing.
That's crazy. There's enough plastic in the world. We have enough tubing.
They got like 10 tubes. And then-
Duct tape.
Yeah. This is not even a logical question.
That's fair.
Come on.
All right.
Like,
Excuse me for asking.
you ever turn the water on here? And then
Where do you think that comes from?
tubes.
Thank you for explaining infrastructure.
It comes from tubes, man. Yeah, you never listen to Pete Buttigieg?
Yeah. Good. Pete Booty Hole. Whatever his name is.
Oh, you gonna regret it. That one when you run for office.
Right.
Yeah. City council's not gonna look the same with you around.
Oh no.
No, that's pretty much how it is. I can give you the whole.
I've studied it for years. So
I don't need to. I don't need to. It's brand
explanation.
new. They took some stuff.
Go ahead.
They blew some heat at the sand, made glass.
Yes.
Buildings.
Ooh, you got me there.
You know what I
They
mean?
made glass.
Sick. It's
You
big.
know they have like indoor snowboarding there.
So I'm telling you, it's just a big theme park.
What do you think the AC bill is in all those places?
They can pay it. It's oil money.
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like the whole earth
All of
needs oil. The whole planet is driving on cars, except for California in 2035.
Right.
So, yeah, they just like, yo, put the biggest AC, put the biggest soccer team, whatever. Like, I saw some stuff on the internet. And I was like, yo, this is stupid lit. And also, it was only $700 round trip. That's what I was going to tell you. I'm thinking about going in February.
Okay.
If things are okay in life, I will go. Or London. London is for A whole other reason.
A whole other reason.
A whole other reason. Which could also not come into fruition. It just depends on a couple messages I got sent out and whatever.
Right.
But
that sounds dope though.
Yeah.
Both destinations.
Yeah, $700. So save it up. Or we stay in the United States as we always do. Last year we went to Alaska.
Yo, I heard Wyoming's a spot.
Yo, I've been trying to go to Wyoming for ever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, I know somebody there.
Really?
They'll tell us where to go.
They got buffaloes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do they own them? Is that what your question is? Because I don't know.
I feel like you could just get them.
I feel like you just pick it up, put it in the trunk.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. It's a white state.
Yeah.
A lot of people who have been there told me it's beautiful, but there's not much to do. Which is kind of what Alaska was.
Right.
Beautiful, but there wasn't a lot to do.
Oh, yeah. Unless you're like deep downtown, like nightlife. But then it's like any other nightlife. You want to be in Alaska for the outdoorsiness.
I mean, from my perspective, yo, I don't really like doing outdoor stuff.
Really?
Nah, that's how you get Lyme disease.
Oh, then maybe Wyoming's not the spot.
I mean, I want to go to see the outdoors.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, to look through the window.
Yes.
To see the
From
outdoors.
behind the glass. I see.
I don't need to go out there.
You wouldn't, you know how they give you the bucket full of feed and then you just roll the windows down and let the animal come in your car and eat right out of the bucket?
Bro, do you think I want to catch animal STDs?
Animal Lyme disease?
No, I actually did that with a little lady in Nashville or wherever, and I kept my window up with a master lock attached to it. Yeah. I'm not putting my... And then the crazy thing is they got signs on there that say like, yo, the animals could like snatch your ear off.
Right.
Like, oh, okay.
Just a warning.
Now you're invited to my car to eat Fruity Loops. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. So, and she was over there petting the animals like it was a real dog. No. No.
Girl, let's go home.
Yeah, I did it just for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it again for you only. But for me personally, I'm in the house.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Or like I can go outside a little bit.
But you got to just come back in the house.
Yeah. Like when we went to Alaska, we went outside.
We did.
I actually still feel my nose like freezing cold, tips of my fingers cold from the dog sledding.
Wow. It's still cold.
Yeah. They call it like hypothermia or something.
I think they call it stupid. All right. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could still feel it. But after that, after we done, we went inside.
To the Airbnb.
And that was it.
We did actually do like a resort thing when you go to those places.
We went to a Verbo. Let's get it right.
Well, I'm saying like if you want to do like in the mountains and stuff, do a resort. I mean, you get like the cabin, but then you got to come back. You go outside and then you go to the cabin.
It's like a cruise. Like the best part of the cruise is the boat. Mm-hmm. If you ever been on one. Like you go to all these locations and you're like, oh, that's cool. But you're only there for a day or hours. But the cruise got the magic ships, magic tricks, magic shows.
Oh, boy. We lost him.
Yeah, guys, not drinking.
Sure it's coffee in there? Or?
Yeah, it's vodka.
Yeah,
it's arak bali.
Vodka.
Yeah, so that's the like whole thing. So I think the next time I go somewhere, it's got to be resorty, and also too like, I think I realized like, it got to be a resort because most other countries that are not exactly like your country, like if you go to like a country similar to the United States, you're gonna have a similar experience. Like, oh, okay, they drive on the other side of the road, but it's not gonna be super different. But if you go to like what some might consider like a third world country or something that's just like a little bit less advanced than, I'll try to word it. Okay, I'll try to word.
You were smooth.
I'm trying to word it right.
But
like,
then I caught on and I was like, okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some countries that like the poverty levels are a little different than what
Yeah.
it is over here, and you see things that tug at your heartstring, and you don't want to go on vacation and see that 24/7 in your face. You know what I mean? Like you want to go out there and see it, and then be
Right.
like, I'm going back to my resort,
Right,
and I'm going to
right.
enjoy my vacation.
You see it on the way from the airport to there,
Yep.
and they're back.
Yeah, nah. I remember I went to the Dominican Republic. There was this little kid that followed us for like 6 days straight. Because I think on the first day we gave him like $1 or $2.
Yeah, I could probably get some more.
Right. He was Mr. Upsell. And I don't think I ever gave him any more money. But just going out into the town and seeing
Go ahead.
seeing that, like, it pulled at my heartstrings. You know, because like, damn.
Yeah.
Send me back to the resort, yo. I want to be here, but I don't really want to be here.
I want to support, but from afar.
Yeah. Like, if it was a mission trip,
Sure.
that's a different story. Like, okay, I'm here for the vibes. Like, I'm here to cry. But if you're just trying to, like, enjoy yourself, that's how I feel when people come to
That was
LA.
a pretty American thing to say. I
Yeah, I know. But listen, man, I live amongst the poverty.
appreciate it.
I live amongst the poverty. I go right outside under a bridge, about 65 people live there. So, you know what I mean?
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop. Hey, yo, something's wrong with me.
Go ahead.
Something is wrong with me. I saw a video online of Taylor Swift changing her lyrics to make them match her current boyfriend, Travis Kelce. Jumped off stage, ran over there, gave him a little smooch. And I'm telling you, I looked at it like this.
Oh.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And I had to, like, throw my phone somewhere, like, go buy a gun or something.
Yeah.
Like,
And go punch somebody in the
yeah,
street.
Yeah. I was confused. Like, do I like love?
Do I need a hug? Or?
Yeah, I was so confused. Like, I felt so disgusted with myself.
Wow.
Yeah, because, like,
Embrace it, dude.
why?
Because it's nice.
You like love?
I'm cool with it. It's all right. You know,
I mean, it's there.
it's one of my favorite movies. When Harry Met Sally. I don't know. You tell me.
Yo, no. We got to go down it. Because I be liking the love movies.
I do too.
I do. I like the love movies. I like Always Be My Maybe.
Okay,
Fire.
it's a good one.
Did I see Harry Met Sally? They met in like a coffee shop?
No,
No, I don't think I saw it.
they were in a coffee shop.
That might have been Kramer versus.
Kramer. I think that's about divorce.
Yeah. See, that one resonated a little bit more.
Those are two very different movies.
It's just the beginning and the end.
Yeah, no,
that's how
for
I
sure,
see it.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's the reverse,
Right.
of the other one.
Yeah, you want to fall in love.
Yeah.
Okay. Let it bite you in the butt.
Yeah. It's not about custody.
What else? Boogie Nights is kind of a love story.
Kinda, sure. Sure.
What else? You know what I never seen?
The
what is it?
Notebook.
The Notebook.
You never seen it?
I never seen The
That
Notebook.
was a good one.
I hear it's fire. I mean, after I saw The Lake House, I just knew like
That's all you needed.
I don't really need
Yes.
anything else. Like I love
That's
The
right.
Lake House. Lake House, Charlie St. Cloud.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, The Fern That's Green.
Go ahead.
Wait, no. The Tears in the Fern.
Fault in Our Stars.
The Fault in Our Stars.
The fern that's green.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right on.
Hold on, man. Give it a round of applause. Man, that Fault in Our Stars is different.
The
Boy.
fern, that's a good clip. The
I
fern
like
is
that
green. The what? The Fault in Our Stars.
I like that Fault in Our Stars.
That's good.
That one was super hard.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one that I was super into too. But I think that might be my favorite. Oh, the 2010s had a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like Away We Go,
Mm-hmm.
John Krasinski.
Yep.
All the super bad spinoffs,
Yep.
you know, Juno and whatever.
Juno.
Juno was okay. Could have been better. What else? What you got?
Romantic movies?
Yeah.
Shoot. I like Begin Again. Have you seen that one? That's Ruffalo and Keira Knightley. That's a good one.
They don't seem like
I don't know
they're
if
the
that's a
same
love story
age.
necessarily.
Are they the same age?
No.
Yeah, that seems off.
Yeah.
What about The
it's not
Lovely
about them,
Bones?
too. I think that's about no. That's not a love story.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a
it said
horrible
lovely.
drama
It said lovely.
about a child that was abducted and passed away.
That's not love at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Good save. I don't know. I like a lot of them.
Oh, they had that one with Shailene Woodley.
Spectacular Now.
Yeah, that's it.
I like Spectacular
That's
Now.
a good one.
I already lost it. It came in the brain and then it left.
The Lake House?
I think that was the one. I feel like you're right. I think it was the lake.
Yeah, that one was
You're
it.
starting to see the light.
Yeah,
I see you.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Revolutionary Road.
Yes. Okay. With
Leo.
is that him?
Yeah, Leo and Kate Winslet.
What's the one with Kate Winslet and the other guy? James McAvoy. Is that Revolutionary Road? Or is that...
No, Revolutionary Road is the depressing tale of like a husband and wife.
These are great suggestions, by the way. You should check these out. Anyway, where did I lose you? Oh, Taylor Swift. Reel it back. Come on back. Taylor Swift. He was like, oh, man, that's really nice.
No, yeah. You know the emoji where he's like, he's not quite crying, but he got a little teary-eyed,
Yes.
but he's like smiling.
His eyes are glistening.
Yeah, that's kind of what it gave me. And I said, bruh, you can't be a gangster.
Kelby's in his feelings.
Me?
This is the feelings era for Kelby.
Yeah, it's about a week long.
I don't know about you. I'm crying at stupid shit.
What is that from?
That's a Taylor Swift song. It's Taylor 22.
Is she really?
Yeah.
That's the lyrics?
No, I changed it for you because you was crying.
See, she changed it for the boy.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm changing for my boy.
That's it.
There you
That's
go.
it. That's it. You definitely saw the Lake House.
You love the Lake House, huh?
Yo, the Lake House is one of those. My man, Keanu
Yep.
and Sandra Bullock pre-lip fillers.
Mm-hmm. That was unfortunate.
Different. No, when I saw her in the train in Japan or whatever it was called with Brad.
Oh, Bullet Train?
Yeah, the Bullet Train. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, reel it back in, girl. Reel it back in. Speaking of actors and people, I'm imagining somebody that you really like passed away.
Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
My boy. Favorite Matthew Perry movies, The Whole 9 Yards.
He was in that?
And The Whole 10 Yards. With Bruce Willis. And then Fools Rush In. If you don't, that's a love story right there.
I never saw it. It's with
Fools
Salma
Rush In,
Hayek.
Salma Hayek. Oh, that's a movie.
Is it
That's
really?
a good movie. What else was he in? Obviously Friends, but I didn't really watch Friends all that much.
I didn't watch Friends. I've seen maybe a single episode.
But all his movies were good.
How many movies? It sounded like he did 3 movies.
So I don't know, give or take. I'm sure he's been in others.
Yeah.
My brain's not all there.
Yeah. Hey, man, rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. my dude. I think he was like, I don't want to like do that to him, but there's like a bunch of conspiracies of like he was trying to reach out and all this other theories about it. And it's like, man, let the man rest. You know?
He was trying to reach out to who?
Like publicly was trying to reach out. Like he,
Oh, because he had the addictions.
addiction. Yeah. Yeah. Sad. Rest in peace.
Yeah. I mean, I don't exactly know what happens. I don't want to speculate. That's not my job. I'm familiar with him from Friends, but I don't know anything else. I'm sure I've seen him in a commercial or something. But
17 again. With Zac
yo,
Efron.
yeah, he was
That's
in
a
that.
great movie.
I really like that movie.
He's in quite a few.
But you know, folks out there, it ain't sweet for everybody. That's all I can say. It ain't sweet for everybody. A lot of people out there are living dangerous. Their emotions are out of whack. Things are harder for them than it is for you. Just have empathy and compassion for people out there. And, prayers up for his family.
Yeah.
And all of his fans.
Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. One more celebrity thing. Charlie Sheen's daughter has an OnlyFans.
That she does, my friend.
Subscribe.
She
You,
does.
you subscribe.
I can't confirm or deny. Don't ask for the bank account statements. I read that he used to not like that she had an OnlyFans.
What a surprise!
Would you like it if you found out, not even just your daughter, a relative of yours, had OnlyFans? What would you think about that? Would you be like, you Jezebel, go read the Bible?
If it was a family member, not my daughter, like y'all are all adults,
Do you?
do you? Listen, you already know. This is the thing about sinning.
Go ahead.
You know.
Speak on it.
You know when you sinning. You know when you sinning. You know when you're doing something that you're not supposed to do. So is it going to take me to go to you and tell you stop sinning?
Yep.
You know you're doing it. So if you know you're doing it and your heart is at peace,
That was very sweet. Yes.
you know, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Now, I'm not going to encourage it.
Right.
And I'm
if it's your
something
daughter,
tells
that?
me Charles Sheen is a subscriber to this OnlyFans
my
page.
God, I
Something
hope
tells
not.
me. But I don't know,
down
yo.
Charles Sheen.
But if it was my daughter, she might not have the sense and the wherewithal, and we might have to go find a
I
bet.
see.
Like we might have to just go take that down a little bit and talk to her, talk some sense into her,
Well,
send her to a OnlyFans conversion camp.
yeah.
You understand? We convert all OnlyFans models to upstanding college graduate citizens.
Yep. Well, Charlie Sheen does not feel the same way that you do because
What a
I
surprise!
read that Charlie Sheen now approves of his daughter's OnlyFans. Says his ex-wife Denise Richards. Now, Denise could just be talking mad shit, but
Yeah, she wants him to look terrible.
I was gonna read when she first did OnlyFans. Richard recalled to the interviewer he was not happy talking about Charlie Sheen, and I think was public about it, which she didn't appreciate. He changed his tune when she bought a Mercedes and moved it to a house. Richard laughed. He was like, maybe this ain't so bad after all. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I think that helped.
Here's the thing for me about Charles Sheen. He used to be worth $150 million. The fact that your daughter is doing OnlyFans and you're impressed by the fact that she can get a Mercedes and a house by that,
Think of it like that.
tells me you, Mr. Sheen, are in some trouble.
Senor Sheenenberg. I think
Right.
you used a lot of it for some nose candy.
Yeah, okay. Because
Right
from
there,
my
bud.
perspective, if I was a father, I would say, yo, look, you ain't got to do this, all right? Because I understand some people are doing it out of just like a
Necessity.
desire, but then some people are doing it out of necessity. They don't see any other way for them to make some money, so they like, yo, this is the wave. I'm going to go do that. Cool. And I have a following because my dad's famous. Woo, woo, woo. But if my dad had money and he wasn't putting something in an account for me, putting it in a brokerage account or something, trickling the money down to me and encouraging me to go to school, learn something, or study something, or find a different career, that means your dad probably don't got it. Or if he does, he's just super selfish. And so that just to me is a reflection of their relationship.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Never mind what I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say she's hot. Is she
All
hot?
right, let me go look this up. What's her name?
I don't know. Mrs. Sheen?
If she's underage.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think
Yeah. All right, let's
Charlie
see.
Sheen daughter.
Sammy Sheen.
Is it Sammy Sheen?
Yeah,
There's 3.
Sammy.
Yeah, that's her. Because she has an OnlyFans t-shirt on.
Okay. First of all, she really looks like him.
Yeah, that would...
That doesn't.
Unless you're into that.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, oh, Charlie Sheen, good looking dude.
Yeah. She looks good in this picture, if that's even her. This is gonna come back to bite me. in the butt.
It was just this whole conversation, probably.
But I'm gonna say it anyways, and I'm gonna be very respectful.
Go ahead.
About how I put this out.
Yep.
I'm not super crazy about white women that are like Aryan looking.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
Like the bleach blonde hair, like bone thin, look like they daddy in the face.
Apparently, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for that. But I will tell you though, one time I worked on a project once, and my client was like, "You should follow my daughter on Instagram. She came out here from wherever they were from, somewhere in the South." And I said, "What does your daughter do?" And she said, "Oh, she's an influencer." And my mind went straight to OnlyFans because she said something very important right after that. She was like, "So my daughter realizes there's no real money in the influencer business, so she's actually making more money waiting tables and being a bartender." So I was like,
That's interesting.
So I went to her page. She had about 800,000 followers. And she had a link tree.
It's a lot of bars she works at.
Boy, did I see that link tree. I
Oh,
said,
man.
all of my suspicions are coming to head
Yes.
right now. And wouldn't you know it, she had an
It was there.
OnlyFans. Yeah, she did.
Oops.
Shout out to her, yo.
Yeah.
Round of applause. That's all you. Charlie Sheen is nasty.
Case closed.
He's nasty,
Next.
man. And I think about it like, okay, we all know he's nasty, so this is not like crazy. But this is on the same level as T.I. saying that he had his daughter's hymen checked out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like on the same creepy level. Now, no disrespect to T.I., but some things you gotta just not say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like recently, Timberland said that because Brittney Spears is talking a lot about her ex-boyfriend Justin Timberlake, he was like jokingly, he was like, "Yo, they should put a muzzle on her." And you know, Brittney got the stance, and they came after him. He had to apologize. I understand that's how you might feel, and in some places you could say that, like all like black audience, door closed, ain't nobody recording it, cool, ish, you know, because yeah, it's kind of cool because people understand that you're joking, like you're saying it a certain kind of way for the funnies. But if you're gonna say it for the internet to hear, now everyone's like, they're not understanding your humor, they're not understanding you're just joking around. And even if like they're not gonna take it as a joke, so like
They're all offended for her.
they're offended for her, and I think she even got offended. So some things you just don't need to say. Charlie Sheen, if you approve of your daughter wagging that tail online, just look the other way. Just, hey man, if I interview Charlie Sheen, yo, how do you think about your daughter doing that? Hey yo, she's an adult. Right, like just she's doing her own thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So you subscribed?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Waiting for the next paycheck.
Yeah. How much is it?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Where do you go for Thanksgiving?
My aunt's house. Usually in Pasadena. Pasadena.
So,
Where do you usually go? Because you don't have family out here.
No, I don't. The last several years, I've been going to Utah.
Oh,
I've
yes,
been going to my peoples in Utah, having a nice blast, a good time. They're like those white people where the mom goes, "There's that handsome man." When I like walk in,
This is why you like love now, Kelvin.
yeah, I do. I kind of like love, yo.
There you go.
Yo, it's lit.
It's official. Let it out. Embrace it.
Don't do that.
Welcome to the club.
No.
I'll give you a hug.
No, it's so adorable. Like the mom just be coming up, like, he's big. Look at him, you know. They give me a little look like
There's
that.
my guy.
Yeah. I be liking that stuff.
That's just kind of hard, yo.
Yeah, man. I be liking that. And then when I go there, they be having like cookies and stuff with everybody's name on it. They be putting my name on it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I just be over there. Oh, there's a cookie with my name on it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's super adorable.
Right.
And then every year they take a family picture with like their little Christmas outfits on. And I be taking it, you know. So I'm like the official photographer, you know. And I be liking it. And they cook like black people. Yeah, they cook like black people. Yeah, so I be going over there wearing the slim waisted pants.
Yep.
You know,
The stretchable pants.
Yeah. So what are the no-nos for Thanksgiving at your aunt's house in Pasadena?
What you mean, like getting in trouble? Like,
yeah, like you know how in some families like the no-nos are like you can't invite one cousin to go smoke in the car. You know,
okay.
or don't ask me about my relationship status.
Right.
Or like you got a cousin that always brings their roommate for 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
I don't know that my family has any of that. No, just no, just be nice to the kids.
There are a lot of kids,
Just
a lot of like
nice
kiddos.
Yeah, younger ones.
Yeah.
That's it.
Your cousins have kids?
Yes, I have a couple that have kids.
Damn.
But couple of them, I have to think like the age range of my cousins. I think my youngest one is like 14. So they're a lot older, like around my age, if not older. Mm-hmm. I'd say only 3 have kids, and then the rest of us are just, you know, enjoying our lives.
Yeah. Being broke together.
Yeah, being broke together.
Being broke together.
Not having to pay for them kids.
Yeah. When somebody has kids, boy, I just be like, yo, you really adulting.
Yeah.
And then they come out with a second kid, like, oh, whoa.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, snap. You got a mortage, too?
Get out of here,
crazy,
bro.
You crazy. You got a 401k.
401k,
Man, you looking different.
Salary, bro?
Yo, I be trying to hit on them, too.
Yeah. Yo, let me make you a plate.
Yeah. Non-family, all right?
Yeah.
You know, just the family friend will be coming by like, oh, for real? You got your life together?
Right.
Yo.
Yeah. No, other than that, that's it. Just good times, good food.
Let's talk about the main thing, the food. What do you make to bring to your family Thanksgiving? And is this Hispanic food or is it American food? Like, what you be making?
It's pretty American. I make green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole. That's like my favorite thing.
You make it?
I make it.
And it's fire.
It's fire. I make green bean casserole.
Something's telling
Very
me.
American.
I don't think I ever had green bean casserole.
Maybe you haven't.
Is that the one where they take the green beans, they put corn flakes in it?
Not cornflakes. I use the French onion, like, I don't know. They're like crumbles. They're good. They're like an onion ring would have that on.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really eat vegetables, and when it comes to like,
right on. Okay.
like some vegetables I eat, like broccoli.
What's the vegetable?
I probably green beans.
Really?
Yeah, just the fact that I feel like they look slimy.
Okay, I can see that. I hate Brussels sprouts. I don't like Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
They're like tiny lettuces.
The
tiny
balls.
cabbages.
They're balls.
Yeah.
I like those.
I don't like them.
Because people be seasoning them like
yeah,
it's
if
chicken.
you're gonna cook them like that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna taste the butter and the salt.
Yeah.
But
Okra.
okay.
Okra's all right.
Okay.
The ones I really don't like lately, because y'all know I'm getting a sensitive stomach. I don't know where it's coming from. But I've been eating super greens, kale, and spinach. Mm-hmm. And I tell you, it put the back room to overtime.
Oh no.
Yeah. It takes one bite.
I think that's good though, isn't it?
I don't think it's supposed to work that way.
Flushing the system?
Nah, because I be eating it, and then you just see me go, right? And then, like, it's over,
right?
You know, but then now I got to eat again because everything I ate is gone. Mm-hmm. It's sick.
Yeah. I don't know that green beans will do that to you, but you could try. But it's covered in like salt stuff, so you're like not even gonna taste the green beans.
People be eating greens. What's greens again? Like a mixture of greens, I guess. That sounds nasty too. I need like the hearty stuff. I'm gonna need the macaroni.
That's not a vegetable.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need the hearty stuff.
Oh, okay.
I need like the hardcore stuff. No. We don't need any more vegetables. It's Thanksgiving.
You eat mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
potatoes, vegetables.
Yeah. Mashed potatoes is not something I'm gonna eat like crazy.
I like mashed potatoes.
They cool. Like they cool with the right things. Like you get a fork filled with mashed potatoes, macaroni, and a piece of chicken. Okay.
It's over.
Okay. Now we talking.
Yep.
Thanksgiving, all right for that. And then the sweet potato pie be
delicious.
Sweet potato pie, and what's the other one? Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie is I like that.
I mean, I don't really taste the difference.
I don't really like yams.
Nah, yams is fire.
Like, I like yams, like, regular, but the way that they make it with the marshmallows on top, I don't know that I like that.
There's marshmallows on top? Mm-hmm. That's how you know I don't make nothing for Thanksgiving.
Well, you go out to other people's house.
I don't think I've ever made a dish for Thanksgiving because it's not really something I celebrated when I was growing up.
Right.
And it wasn't that we didn't celebrate it. My mom was just like, I got the energy for it.
Right.
And sometimes we go to like my cousin's house or something.
And they're selling it, breading
it. They're eating, you know. But for the most part, like I spent a lot of Thanksgiving just chilling at the house.
That's cool.
So now
you get the day off for school, so it's like cool.
Yeah, I like the holidays. Mm-hmm. That's probably why I like the kiss with Taylor Swift and Taylor Swifty or whatever his name is, because it's the holiday season. Everybody's like feeling good. Season. I like the holiday season. In fact, I wasn't here for Halloween. I don't do anything for Halloween, but I like Halloween. Mm-hmm. You know, I like going, seeing what everybody's doing, the trick or treat and all that stuff. I didn't even get a chance to go to my favorite haunted house. And I missed it this year, so it's unfortunate. Yeah. But either way, that's why I haven't made any meals for Thanksgiving.
Right,
I'm just eating.
I think as far as Hispanic foods, we make gallo pinto, which is
what's that?
It's beans and rice, but it's cooked a certain way, and I think it's red beans or something like that, and rice, and then because we're from Nicaragua, so that's like the staple food there, and then naca tamales, which are like tamales made with banana leaves instead of the corn husks. It's good.
Banana leaves and corn husks.
You know what I mean?
Oh, the
tortilla has
the tortilla, yeah.
Paper, not the tortilla. The tamale has the corn husk paper.
I'm gonna say someone's gonna get me canceled.
Go ahead. Never had one.
I have had tamales.
Go ahead.
I've had a lot of dishes. Mm-hmm. I like, what is the one where it's meat and cheese, and it's pressed together?
That's all of it. Pupusas.
Pupusas. I like pupusas. I like tacos. I like burritos. Mm-hmm. Tamales.
No.
I don't understand how that's a thing. I just don't.
It's what your resources are. What's around you.
I know, but like. I don't even understand the palate for it. I don't get it. Because I be eating it, and it almost, like I feel like the sensation of it is kind of slimy.
Yeah.
So.
Very much so.
And that's why I can't eat peppers.
Yeah, that was a tangent, but okay. I think you think they're slimy. I don't like, that's funny you don't like slimy. I don't like mushy.
Mushy I can deal with.
I can't do mushy.
It depending on when it was made. Right, if it's fresh mush. Okay. Like oatmeal mush.
Like oatmeal I don't like. Rice pudding.
No, rice pudding is nasty. Who wants to have pulp in their pudding?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's freaking gross.
I don't like that. That's all gross.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's what we eat at Thanksgiving. What do they cook like when you go to Utah? It's like, what's the this is it.
I honestly like all of it. They be making, and this is the thing about people like they be getting so in their feelings about Thanksgiving. Oh, like turkey. There's 90 things on the table.
What are you talking about?
There's 75 things on the table. Just avoid the turkey.
One thing you have is options.
For real. Turkey's so dry in my throat. Okay, juice.
Drink water.
Like, what's the problem with you? When I go over there was a year they had like fried chicken with some turkey, and then they put the cranberries in the turkey, and then they give me a biscuit with some butter, and I ate it with the fried chicken, and then they made some kind of concoction. Looked like they put some frosted flakes together with some meat and some something. Boy, my cholesterol was going crazy that day. I had the best day of my life.
I'm hungry right now. Just listen to it.
I'm telling you, I had to look up just to see the race of everybody one more time. Because I was like, are your wrists black?
Is that how it works?
It was so incredibly delicious. And then they give you a cookie that got your name on it. Oh, I wore it like a badge. Man, I love going over there. It's fire. You know, and they be making the food fast too. You know, black people gotta wake up at 2 in the morning. Let's make the food. They make the food like, food's gonna be ready in 30 minutes, and they start 2 minutes after the announcement.
Right.
And I be like, how did you do that so fast? They be going in the back smoking the meat.
Oh, thanks for clarifying. Because I was confused.
No. They go in the back to put it in the smoker.
Right on.
And an hour later, come out. Mix it with all the stuff. When I tell you the spread on the counter it goes from sea to shining sea. Nice. It's so big. There's nothing you can't get there.
Right.
They got grilled chicken, fried chicken.
Right.
They got breaded chicken, non-breaded chicken. They got every kind of dessert you can imagine. They got everything from cheesecake made right in the factory, cheesecake made right in the house. They got all different types of. They even one year they had burritos. It was
like this. You're drooling a little bit, but
I'm telling you, it's like one of those movies, like in the morning when the mom makes a big breakfast and then the kid eats a half a piece of the pancakes. Like, I gotta go. Yeah, it's like that. Except I got to eat.
Except I stayed.
I ain't going to school
today. Yeah.
Okay. And then every once in a while, they take me out or I babysit the kids, and I like that too because the kids are funny. You know, they cool. They have that age where like it's cool. I ain't gotta, you ain't crying or nothing. And it's cool. Like it's a vibe, you know. And unfortunately, I think this is the last year, but yeah, it's a vibe. I like it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving is a great holiday. It doesn't beat Easter.
No, you like Easter.
I like Easter. I like Easter because the food is always right, the weather's always right, and I like them colored suits. I like the bright colored suits. Everybody going to church for 2-3 hours in the morning. It's nice. Yep. You know, all the gangsters chilling for the day.
Yeah.
You know, only other day of peace is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That's when everybody else at peace.
Yep.
But Easter, it's cool. You get to go to the park. Even the bugs not outside. It's nice.
The bugs know to stay out.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is a close second because of all the food, but there's a lot of drama that happens on Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of drama.
It's drama. It's a drama day. And it just reminds you like, all right, let's just try and stay.
I think we're all getting older, so we're all chilling more.
Yeah.
Like, I think I am probably going to get high at Thanksgiving. I think this is the year.
Shoot.
Like,
you going to eat or smoke?
Eat. I only do edibles.
Yeah.
I don't smoke it because yucky, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, but, and it like doesn't smell.
It,
yeah. Well, but they say edibles isn't as bad. Yeah, so we're all older and we're all chill. So now we like I'm probably the goofy one in the family that I'll like just say shit just to say shit, and like be way honest when you're like everyone's like oh, but I'm like yeah no this is happening. I'm very honest. Yeah, so it should be fun. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of drama.
Shout out to everybody on Thanksgiving, man. One of my favorite holidays. Top 3 next to Easter. All right. There was a gospel singer named Bobby Storm. She was on a plane trying to sing for everybody, and the plane master said, "If you don't shut up," and she was trying to let us all know that she's nominated for a Grammy. Yes. She's trying to sing on the plane, and it's because God impressed it upon her. The Lord impressed upon her to sing on a plane. Now, I can tell you from firsthand experience, especially being on a plane the last 24 hours, I don't need to hear what the Lord got to say to
Any
you.
single plane you put me in, don't look at me, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like,
The only time I will accept singing on a plane is from the cast of The Lion King.
Thank you. I was about to say that. Yes.
Okay.
That's the only time.
That's the only time.
For sure.
I'll sing again.
Yeah.
That was nice. Sing again.
There you go.
But you want to sing a gospel song? What if there's an atheist on the plane?
Come on.
What if there's a Jewish person on the plane and you talking about God could do it all? The atheist person, like, shut up.
Yeah.
It's just, let me be respectful. It's not nice.
It's not.
It's not nice.
It's not.
I wouldn't want to hear you singing, and I love singing.
Right.
I be posting the singing stuff all the time. I love the singing stuff. But on a plane, it done took you 40 minutes of standing in that line to get onto the plane. Then you got to shuffle your stuff up into the cabinet above you.
Yep.
Then you got to shuffle a thing at the bottom.
And you have 10 seconds to do it because you got a line.
For real. People start getting antsy. And then me, I could barely fit in the seats anyways. So now my knees hurt. I'm upset. I don't want to hear you sing at all. Congratulations on the Grammy.
Especially if you're in the aisle, the row behind me.
Oh.
If you right behind me, it's over.
No. And she's going to be projecting it to you.
Oh, my God.
He can do it all. Like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
No.
All right, then. Sis,
Not today.
Sis,
man.
catch the spirit some other time.
Seriously.
And she was so confused when the flight master told her, like, please.
He legit walked right up to her.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. No, stop.
The only thing worse is when people were able to send airdrops to everybody on the plane.
It'd be like someone's butt, and you're like, where is this coming from?
You see one person in the corner just.
That's horrible.
I did receive all plane airdrop once before.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and I opened it and it said, "You ain't got no hoes."
And then I cried a little. And then I went off the plane.
I was like, "Who told you?"
Right.
How do you know me?
out?
Yeah.
And then she was like, the guy was like, do you think you could be quiet? And she was like, what do y'all think? And no one said a damn thing.
Not at all. People was like, "Yeah, we kind of agree."
We kind of would like it if you stop as well.
But I understand this is a message from the Eternal One.
Yes.
So
I won't say nothing.
yeah.
Everyone. And then the guy was like, yeah, so what's it going to be? You going to shut up or what?
Talking about plane rides, I saw something real crazy on the plane. The last plane ride I was on. Super adorable kid. Funny enough, because he thought I was his dad a few times, and his mom put him to bed. She was sitting in the middle seat. He's sitting on the seat next to the window. I'm sitting in the aisle seat. If you had a child, how would you put that child to bed?
I don't understand. Just put him
like physically. Like, how would you do it? Where would his head go? The child's
on
head.
your lap.
Yeah, on your lap.
Yeah.
That's what he tried to do to me. This lady put the child on the two seats, and she sat at the tip of the seat and put her head on the back of the chair in front of her and kind of knelt a little bit on the ground so the child could have a place to sleep.
What you doing?
I was like, girl, no. And then he would wake up every 30, 40 minutes, put his head on my lap. And I'm like, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Put the child's head on your lap. She found every uncomfortable way
my God.
to fall asleep next to the kid. She even went to the seat next to the window and slept on the tray table. I was like, it don't got to be this hard, sis.
No.
At all. I understand you traveling by yourself with your son. Put him on a lap.
Yeah. Like, you still need a seat. So
Yeah.
Scooch.
I couldn't believe it, but I took pictures of it also.
But I have proof now. So.
Yeah. All right. So Chuck E. Cheese, they are losing their animatronic band.
Yo, R.I.P. the animatronic band. You know, the ones that barely worked the time.
You know, there's actually a Chuck E. Cheese right down the street. I have never been there.
You never been to any Chuck E. Cheese?
Never.
So we was poor as shit, and that's what we would go for our birthday parties. The pizza was like burnt. The party zone was like where you saw the animatronics where you had a birthday party. Those didn't work half the time. Like the eyes wouldn't open, so it was just like
creepy.
Yeah, that's why there's like a Five Nights at Freddy's. That's like based off of Chuck E. Cheese.
What is it?
Five Nights at Freddy's. You ever heard about that?
I don't know what that is.
Anyway, yeah, we would go there a bunch, and it was like a Dave and Buster's OG for kids.
See, we just stayed in the house. My mom was like, everything outside is dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
hey, that's the smartest way to justify keeping your kids in the house. Listen, don't go outside. It's bad out there.
I mean, it was bad to the point where like we would open the front door, and if it was open for more than like 2.5 seconds, my mom would be like, "Yo, shut the front door, yo! There's all types of terrible things out there trying to come into my house." And I'd look behind me like, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, there ain't nothing over there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but so I didn't get to go there. But what I would say is they need to embrace the technology we have now anyways.
Where's the holograms?
That's what I was thinking. Chuck E. Cheese needs to go down with the holograms. They need to put a Tupac hologram in there.
Come on.
They need to put a Biggie hologram in there. And then no one today's society, they're going to put a Cardi B one anyways.
Right.
Okay? They got to. They got to. And then it's going to work every single time, at least for the most part. You know? So, rest in peace to the animatronic band. I did see them in the episode of Full House, so I understand.
Yeah. I bet you those are going to get sold for like millions of dollars, like on eBay and stuff.
Anybody who buys them is a loser.
It's going to die. Is a loser. Yeah.
Buying an animatronic animal that barely works from like 1975 just goes to show you really ruined your family's legacy. when they passed away and they gave you that money,
yeah,
you ruined their legacy.
Yeah.
It only takes 3 generations to ruin a legacy.
And one animatronic to do it.
That's it. Nothing else to it. All right. This happened to me this week. So I asked somebody, "Hey, yo, how you doing?" Somebody I hadn't seen in a while. But funny enough, he asked me first. So he said, "What's up, Kelby? Ain't seen you in a while. How you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, man. You?" I was expecting, "I'm good, bro. You know how it is." My man said, "Shoot, man, they done robbed my car. Yo, my computer's messed up."
Oh, man. When they got nothing but woes.
Yeah.
You feel like,
my wife cussed me out.
oh, Lord.
Shoot, I lost my chapstick.
Yeah.
I sat there like,
it's probably in the car that they repoed. You know.
I was lost in, I was dazed and what did they call it?
Dazed and confused.
I was dazed and confused.
Oh, Lord.
Cause I was like, what you want me to do about this? Hey, yo, I hope everything works out.
Yeah, for sure. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
And then fade away.
Have you ever got caught in that? Like you asked, how you doing?
Yeah. It happens with my neighbor all the time. I avoid the neighbor.
That's why I be telling people, don't talk to the neighbors. They are not your friends.
But I gotta let the dog out, and then sometimes we run into each other. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I saw out on the middle of the street, crazy guy. He left a plastic bottle on the street. He just left it there. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
She's like, I went up to the bottle and was like, is that a plastic bottle in the street? I said, and they never came back to pick it up. I was like, that's crazy. That sucks.
Nah, that's wild. Is this a man?
No, this is a lady. Older lady.
Let me just.
I'm like, sorry.
That's the thing about some people. Everything's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was one of those. When I was out of town, I forgot my retainer. Boy, did I call the dentist. Yo, could I go? Can I go 12 days without a retainer? Yo, am I gonna lose my teeth?
Right. Yeah.
Stop calling. You're gonna be fine.
Relax.
You're gonna be fine. I called like 7 times. Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Hey,
should I fly this thing out?
Yeah.
That's the one reason why I didn't want to get no damn retainer.
Right.
It was a big deal to me. Like, I gotta wear this every single night, but don't worry. I put it back on. I had a headache for 2 days, and we good now.
That's all you need.
Yeah, no biggie. All right, last little thing on the docket. This is real dirty.
Go ahead.
Keke Palmer files a restraining order and gets one, and for sole custody of her baby against her boyfriend and father of her child, Darius Dalton. The photos that she showed to the court showcase him potentially abusing her. They're just photos, so we don't know like what the context of the photos are, but you know, it appears that it's looking a little shaky. So I think at this point, most people probably owe Keke an apology.
I love Keke. I think she's awesome. That sucks. Who is this Darius dude?
This is her baby daddy. I don't believe he's famous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the authority, but.
Well, if you remember, we take it back real quick. When he tweeted out, "You're a mother," because of the outfit she wore to the Usher concert.
Wait, what?
So she wore a revealing outfit. I think her booty cheeks were out. And he tweeted, like, that outfit, though, like, "You're a mother." Pretty much saying,
yeah.
Like, act.
Get it together, just
yeah.
Put a robe on.
You harlot,
yeah.
type of thing. And then it became this big, like, internet thing where it was like, oh, my gosh. Like,
right.
And then she was like, no, I'm sticking with my man. I love him. But then it became kind of unclear as far as, like, if they were together or not. It was very, like, what's going on? And a lot of people were saying, like, she needs to fall in line. If this is her man and she left the house dressed a certain kind of way, like, she needs to listen to him. And they need to have, like, understandable communication with each other if she's going out representing the both of them, as now they're both the parents of this child. And something inside of me and a lot of other people said, there has to be more to this. You're not going to just come out on Twitter and just say, like, my girl's outfit looks crazy. Like, you're a mom. Like,
right.
Get your act together. But then she ended up doing a music video with Usher anyways. So it was kind of like, is this a game or like, is this like PR? What's going on? She ended up even getting a tattoo of his name somewhere on her body. So it just seemed, it seemed very confusing.
Right.
But I think most people had that, like, I understand where he's coming from, which I could understand where he's coming from. If you don't like the outfit, if you don't like that your mother of your child, and at the time potentially girlfriend, is out there doo-wopping it with all the body out, yeah, you have a right to feel a certain kind of way, but how you communicate that could have been different. You know, you could have just A, done it privately, and B, you could do it respectfully. Now that we know that all of this is here, and he appears to be potentially abusive, and she has a restraining order and full custody of the child.
Right.
That just goes to show that with everything that you see, there's like that's like the peak of the mountain.
Right.
And then
Just
underwater, there's just so much more to it that we don't even know. That actually makes me think, do people in relationships talk to other people about the relationships, and how much does that affect the actual relationship?
Do people in relationships talk to other people about their relationship?
Yeah, because, like, I feel like this is such news because a lot of it happened on the internet.
Right.
Him putting that tweet out,
right.
Her putting out those pictures with her in the outfit, all that. So it's almost like them and we the people as internet therapists.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, could this have gone a totally different way if the relationship had just remained private?
Mm-hmm. Could have. I don't know. I think if you're abusive, you're abusive. Which we don't, obviously. It's still a court case going on, but if you're abusive, you're abusive. Public or private.
That's true. Hey, man, I feel bad for her because she seems like a nice young girl who's just doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has all this public stuff and there's a baby involved. I hate to be the old guy here. But I think this is an example that if you're going to make these permanent decisions with people, you might want to consider a different permanent decision before you go down that path.
Like ease into it.
Yeah. Something in me says you probably could have learned a lot about this guy if you had married him first and or like vetted him out differently. Because I understand she said that he love bombs her and then gaslights her, but then he has a way of making her feel like she's the most special girl in the world. And then if he catches her talking to somebody for too long, then all of a sudden she's a whore and whatever. And it's those type of people that can really get their hooks into you and like really manipulate you. And I understand it because I've been on that chain before, you know, not me doing it to someone else, but I've definitely been there where like somebody makes you feel super special.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, like you mean absolutely nothing.
Right.
And I feel like there's so many layers and complexities to meeting someone when you're 30 or 27. Mm-hmm. They have all this stuff that's already burned into who they are as a person.
Yeah.
So it's not like high school sweethearts who marry after like 14 years of dating each other, and now they're like, 27, and they've known each other their whole lives. They're familiar with each other, and you know that person.
Right.
You met a person 4 years ago, and you're already an adult. Mm-hmm. That's just like it requires an incredible level of attention being paid so that you can avoid all harm.
Right.
And that's why sometimes like it's great that some people get married and they realize that this is not my person and then they divorce each other.
Yeah.
But making these permanent decisions, like having a baby with somebody who might have had red flags and you swept them under the rug, is freaking scary.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. And I just hope it doesn't get any worse for her. I understand what it's like not being in that situation, but being with somebody who is so hot and cold, and then when it's hot, it's boiling hot, and then when it's cold, it's freaking painful.
Right.
But moving on, I hope that like everything works out.
For sure. I definitely agree.
Whew. All right, let's finish on a good subject. Lately, everybody's been talking about dating their exes.
Okay.
Ashanti's back with Nelly.
Yep.
The rest of the exes are to be confirmed shortly.
Right. Of course.
I don't know who else. But spinning the old block. And I wonder. I mean, you really don't have that as an option. But
I don't.
But do you have any thoughts on that? Like going back to your ex?
I think I don't know, without getting all whatever about it. It's something you're familiar with, and you fall into old habits. Not old habits, but like an old familiar feeling. Whether you see that as good or bad is up to you, but yeah, that's kind of like that's what I see about it. It's like, oh, this is that negative? I remember this. It could be construed that way. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. If you believe in like soulmates and stuff, it could be like, oh, that was somebody that was your soulmate and you went past it, but then you see like who they truly are. Mm-hmm. That's like what some of the romance movies do. You know what I mean? Like It's like, oh, she met a new person, then she realized it wasn't right and it was him all along, and da 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 da. That's kind of the same thing, So I don't know. I think it's good. I don't see why not. Do what you got to do. But it is a familiar feeling. But also at the same time, you guys broke up for a reason. So, pay attention to why that was. And if if that's something you're willing to sweep under the rug, then more power to you. But you really got to make sure you can sweep it under the rug. Yeah. Let bygones be bygones. Because, if it was for something stupid like cheating, I don't know. That's no. Let's not be so naive.
Well, to me, it depends on how long ago y'all broke up. Like, if it was 10 years ago, that could be a totally different person.
That could be a different person.
Like, there was somebody I was trying to spin the block for. And, this isn't recent, but it was years after we had talked. And she was like, you have to relearn who I am.
Right.
Because, like, the person you knew back then is dead and gone.
Right.
And I was like, for sure.
Right.
And she was like, no, I meant to say, like, no.
And by that, I mean, don't bother.
Like, no, as a different person, I don't want you.
Cold.
Yeah. I was just like, all right, well, when I'm in London.
What'd you go say?
That's funny. Yeah, so I think you're right on the familiarity point. Like, there's so much history between y'all.
Yeah.
And like it's the devil,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, well, now that I'm at this age, I guess I can handle that just so I can have, Or they could be totally different, and it's familiar, but it's new all at the same time,
and that's exciting.
Yeah,
when
that's
something's new with somebody.
Yeah,
that's that chemistry spark, that endorphins, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. That's what people like. Feel. Are you okay?
Was there a change in the room, like in the sound?
No.
Oh shoot!
I think he's losing his hearing.
Oh.
That
was super weird. Yeah. So I don't know if I actually would. I thought about this late the other night. For the most part, there are people that I think about that I think could only stay there. Like, you could only stay in my thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just cannot trust.
Yeah.
After certain things happen, I told you, now I'm looking at Taylor Swift videos.
Yeah, and you like, oh.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
That's cute as hell,
that's cute,
bro.
yo. So now that I'm in this spot,
right,
I ain't gonna let you just march on in here.
Come on, yeah.
Stab me again.
Yeah.
Make me cry.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen. So I think there's one maybe
okay,
that I would think about.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that,
right,
I think no matter how many times, because you never really been through a breakup for real, but after like the first 6 months of you chilling,
right,
all of a sudden they start thinking about that
like
crazy,
right,
and it sticks around for a long time too.
Yeah,
sticks around. A year later, you're like, damn, I'm still thinking about you. Like,
yeah,
Yeah. And I still firmly believe, because I done spun the block like multiple times, but I do it within a period of time. Right. Like, broke up. Okay, I might talk to you for the next 6 months.
Right.
And then see if it works or not. But like 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, I've even been offered that before.
Really?
Yeah, recently. And I said no.
Right.
No, we could be friends.
Yeah.
Loose.
Because you're just a new person. You're different. And that's when you decide, is that cool for me to just keep moving forward? Or am I going back to creature comforts?
I don't know if I'm different. I'm probably just,
like you specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
But what I'm fear is that you're either the same or you're different, because ultimately it's still you.
Right.
So, no. I'd rather be over here thinking.
There you go.
Than have to deal with that again.
That's willpower. Proud of you.
Yeah. Plus,
I got the lake house. That's cool.
You got the lake house.
That's all you need.
The lake house. Listen. And Blue Valentine.
And Blue Valentine. Isn't that two ladies?
No. I mean, it could be considered that if you think Ryan Gosling is a woman.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know what it was about.
It's definitely Ryan Gosling.
Isn't it Amy Adams? I think that's the one where he's abusive to her. I don't think that's the one you're talking about.
Hold on.
I think that's the one where he emotionally abuses her.
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know that that's the one you were thinking of. Are you thinking of The Place Beyond the Pines?
Nah.
Ryan Gosling.
No, Blue Valentine.
Ava Mendes.
By Derek C. in France.
Okay.
The plot is Dean is a hopeless romantic high school dropout. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on, let me get. Okay, there it is.
And then.
All right, so Dean is Ryan Gosling and Cindy is Michelle Williams. I knew it was her.
Oh, okay.
They live a quiet life in a modest neighborhood. To the casual observer, everything appears normal, if a bit subdued. But a closer examination reveals a couple caught in a downward spiral. Wait, let me finish.
Go ahead. It might turn around. Turn around.
They appear to have the world at their feet
yes.
at the outset of the relationship. However, his lack of ambition and her retreat into self-absorption cause potentially irreversible cracks in the marriage. No beating whatsoever.
Okay, but it's still not a love story.
No, it's love. It's categorized as a romance indie film.
Oh, okay. Right on.
And Derek C. in France, he ended up making a couple other big ones. He made The Place Between the Pines, The Place Beyond the Pines, The Light Between Oceans. They always got that kind of name.
There's something between the something.
Yeah. Beyond, Between. I Know This Much Is True.
The
HBO
crumb
series.
Between the Cushions.
Okay. Yeah. The Change in the Couch.
The change in the couch.
And I remember that movie because he put his own money into making it.
Oh,
I remember that. And The Sound of Metal.
I like The Sound of Metal. That was a good one.
Is that a movie? Or?
Yeah.
With Riz Ahmed.
Yeah. He goes deaf.
See?
Wow.
I'm glad I introduced you to it. All right. Go. That's the episode. Anything you want to promote?
You. Follow us, like us, subscribe us. Are on Instagram at MOI Podcast. We are on Spotify under MOI Podcast. I don't know if we have a Twitter. If we do,
yes,
follow
we do.
us,
we do have a Twitter.
Follow us there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and we'll follow you back. And if you could comment one love movie that you like, let us know. We probably won't watch it, but you just tell us anyway.
And let's be honest, like, send us the Lake House.
Honestly, only Lake House in the chat.
That's my movie. That one and Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh yeah, Girlfriend's Past.
Girlfriends of Christmas Past.
Hey,
I'm gonna definitely be watching that movie in 3 weeks.
Come on,
boy! I can't wait until Jesus comes back. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. This has been the Men on the Internet podcast. I'll catch you next time.
So long.